Yes, what up guys, welcome back to a new video. I'm going to be covering the new Halloween update in Anime Card Battle Update 9. I'm also going to try to show you guys as many of the new cards as I can. So looking at the update log, they added a limited time Halloween boss that is only limited until the event's over. You can fight her multiple times to get candies as well as getting potion boosts and stuff like that. They added a candy event that you're going to want to just collect candies around the map to do. And you're going to fight ghosts to get candies as well. So when you do your Nightmare Infinite, because they also added a Nightmare Infinite in the portal in the other world, you're gonna be able to get candies from that as well when you lose or just give up on your Infinite as well. And then when you're done, you can take the candy to the Excalibur NPC, and then you can buy a bunch of potions that are new in the game, but also pre-existing ones as well. So pretty interesting thing they added. They added a Halloween quest line. They added 10 new quests that you can get or complete, and pretty much every time you complete it, you're gonna be able to instantly finish your bulk amount of floors, pretty much. But that's pretty interesting thing. I don't know what's at the end of it yet. I haven't completed it. I pretty much just have to grind to complete it. But they also added a new Nightmare Infinite that we're gonna be showing later, and it's located by the new limited boss. They also have normal cards, but it's just stronger because they have a Halloween effect to them, and then you get candies from them. They had an in-game event Halloween cards as well. There's only 5 cards that's available, and you can only be able to obtain them once the event ends, which is, well, it says 300 something hours in game. They added a spooky card pack that is that the requirement is 50k rolls. It's pretty low, but I'm pretty sure it's catered towards new players, and it's just something to do with a little Halloween thing. But they did add 11 new cards for that as well. They reworked the daily quest. On the 7th day, you roll infinite cards and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. Achievement and titles now have rewards. They give like potions and stuff like that. I'll be showing it later as well. Battle Pass EXP finally got increased after being nearly impossible to do after the first time they did it. So balance changes is just some pretty simple stuff. So with Phantom, I'm pretty sure it did 50% before, but apparently I guess she only did 35% and she was buffed to 45, so it's whatever. Kira's opponent now dies after 2 turns again after 3 turns. Pretty good combo for this is Kira's Whip Here, and I think you might just be unstoppable in ranked. But other than that, nothing crazy, just some bug fixes, stuff like that. They did have to do a lot of bug fixes after the update. They have new code as well. Update 9 exclamation point. 70 million visits exclamation point. They also added a new one. Halloween is here is a Halloween code. If you guys want to enter that as well. And they just fixed a bunch of bugs as well after the update happened. So now I'm going to show you guys over Spooky Pack cards. For some reason it's not updated on the wiki, so I have to show it on the Trello, so it's going to look a little weird here. But they did add a Soul King. After death, revive your 50% health. When you revive, 50% chance to freeze the enemy. Base damage is 232 HP, 116 damage, and his rarity is 125k. So it's a 50k card pack, so they are going to be a little low here. Second card is Wild Panther. Ability Iron Skin. This card takes 40% less damage. When his card health drops below 30%, he'll back to 60% just one time. And then obviously 185k low rarity. Next up is the Haunted Sorcerer. I think it's a pretty cool card. Um, his ability is Spirit Copy. At the end of the enemy's turn, either heal 50% of the damage taken back or reflect 50% of the damage back. He has a pretty cool ability, but he's pretty much useless early. You're gonna need at least I would say probably a gold version for him, maybe even a rainbow. But yeah, after defeating an enemy, fire a pumpkin, which stuns for a turn and damages for 20% less damage. 3 turn cooldown, and it's whatever. It's not that crazy, but the stats are a lot better than the other cards. The base is 1 in 3 mil. Next up, we have Flame Jester. 30% chance to dodge incoming attacks. When you dodge, to successfully burn the enemy, dealing 20%. And then its rarity is 1 in 21 mil, which is actually pretty cool. That is a pretty decent rarity. Next up is Honorable Severn. Damage dealt to this card cannot exceed the original amount on enemy entry. Disable the enemy's ability, not boss NPCs. He has a pretty decent ability actually, but he's a 1 in 50 million card. So as we're going through them, the rarities are getting higher. The next one is the Reaper. When his card is damaged, gain 15% defense and 20% damage buffed. These buffs cap at 60%. He reminds me of like Saitama, but his rarity is a 1 in 76 million. Next up is the Meister. I think I said that wrong, but an enemy entry lower their damage by 25%. Take that 25% and apply it to the card's next damage. Rarity 150 million. Next up is Ghost Princess. At the start of his card's turn, lower the enemy's card's health and damage by 40% for 2 turns. 2 turn cooldown. Rarity 185 million. Card name Fear. Ability 30% chance to terrify the enemy card. When attacking a terrified card, deal 1.5x more damage. Enemy has a 30% chance without being terrified every turn. I think it's the right card. I just don't like RNG based abilities like this. But it's a 1 in 400 mil card. And then the last card, Queen of the Undead. Every turn, steal 5% of each card in the enemy's party that is still alive. Steal 10% damage of the enemy's entire party, including those that are dead. Pretty OP card. It's a 1 in 1 build rarity, so highest rarity base card to exist right now. I know people already pulled gold versions of it, but I'm obviously gonna be the first to pull a 1 in 1 quadrille. Then we're gonna check out the exclusive event cards. When killing an enemy, transfers 30% of their stance to the next card, called Big Scissor, and its rarity is a 1 in 65 million. Next up, we have Ghost. Increase health by 2x in exchange for 30% of your damage. Never exclusive card, 1 in 45 million. This is really good for Saber if you have Saber, so I would highly recommend to use it. Soul Protection restores 30% of your card's health for 3 turns, 1 in 15 million. So next card is the God of Death. I think this is the 10 quest support line card. I'm not quite sure, but disable all a card's abilities on entry for 3 turns. Last up is the last exclusive card, 1 in 55 million. On entry, disable your opponent's ability for 2 turns. On death, have a 75% chance to respawn at 50% HP, but with your ability disabled. So the first thing we're going to want to check out here is right in the spawn on the right side. You're going to notice a portal that says limited time boss here. You're going to go to the boss. It's right over here called Halloween boss with the pumpkins. And then once you defeat it, you're going to be able to get potions. So it gives you 1 Halloween witch potion, and it also gives you candies. Halloween potions are stackable with your other potions, and they also grant you +3 luck. So I would just try to stack them for good weathers. So one of the main things in this event is you're going to want to run around the map and collect different colored candy. There's green, blue, red, and whatnot, but you want to do that, you get candy that you can use at a potion shop, and you're going to want to defeat ghosts around the map as well that spawn. So other people could defeat these ghosts, and other people can also pick up the candy. So I would recommend doing it in your own private server, but this is pretty much how a fight with the ghost looks. It's just a pretty basic fight, and then you get candy, and then you run over to the Halloween candy shop right in spawn, and then there's potions that you can buy here. Some of them are pretty expensive, but I guess over time as you do it, it gets easier. But there's Halloween speed potions and Halloween luck potions. So another thing we're going to check out is the Halloween quest line. So they did add a Halloween quest line right in spawn here. Once you interact, you're going to notice that I completed some of this, but there is, I believe, 10 quests. And every time you complete a quest, it's going to insta-roll cards. So 300, 600, 900, 1200, 1500, 1800, and then 2100, and so on. And then at the end, you get an exclusive support card. I haven't completed it yet. I still have to do my row 10Ks with Spooky Pack. The game was a little buggy last night, so I couldn't do it because Infinite wasn't letting me play. So I decided just to let my PC sleep for once. So for people who don't know how to get to packs, you're gonna want to go over to the card pack person over here. Go select the card pack, interact, click short thing, and then you're gonna notice the Spooky Pack. This pack is mostly catered towards newer players since it's only 50k rows compared to the highest ones they've been releasing 750k rows. I'm pretty sure we all expected that it was going to be higher, but I guess it's just lower. So they also changed the title. You're going to be able to get rewards from them now. I collected most of mine. There's a bug going on right now where if I claim them, I'm not going to really get anything. So I'm just going to hold out on some of them for now because I lost out on like 8 titles. But they do give like speed potions, luck potions, and stuff like that. Then the battle pass, obviously I said it earlier, but it's also fixed the XP on it. It's a lot faster now. It's 50% faster. So that's another nice thing they added in this update. Last thing I'm gonna check out is the Nightmare Tower. It's pretty much infinite mode, but you're gonna be able to get candies as well. It is definitely harder. They have a lot more HP. Damage wise, it scales with the floor. So I'm on like floor 86, and they already have like a bunch of damage, but the HP scales for sure. So I would say at like 200, I have to switch 200 to 300. I have to start switching to my main team. So yeah, it is stronger for sure, but they do give rewards at the end. So I'm just gonna add my infinite in floor 89 and show you guys. It's gonna generate cards. I just got a 7 mil Goku. Okay, so 23 items were added to my inventory. It doesn't tell me exactly what, but yeah, it was obviously candy and stuff like that. But that's pretty much everything covered in the Halloween update. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comments. But let me know if you guys actually think this is a good update or a bad update or a so-so update in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.